Yo, what's up, guys? I'm going to show you my trades today. I took a one loss on NQ and a partial win. Well, I guess a win on GC because I just closed my full position. It didn't go to my final TP. I'm going to show you some things where I kind of mess up today and how my trades. I already knew they're like pretty low probable, so let's go over like the narrative here. So the main thing I saw here, bro, was there just no low day, and I saw this PSP. This is what tricked me. I saw this PSP, no low day really established. It was just like 1800. So I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to short that. Here's kind of the issue though, is like I'm trying to trade continuation. Like if you want to trade a retracement, like fade a daily candle, you ideally want to trade like this C2 or C3 just back into this range here. It's like 50% of it. Because it's never a guarantee. I said this before, it's never a guarantee you're gonna go down here, especially with such a large candle, right? It's never really a guarantee you can do that. So it's really good areas to partial at like, these areas, right? 50% of the day, daily range, right? So this is the real retracement you want to be trading. I don't think there's any confirmation to it, but I'm trying to trade continuation to this like potential reversal. And it's just not a framework where it's like good for continuations. I'm gonna tell you why. Well, for one, the daily candle is not really great, although it's possible to get down here. The main thing is like YM, and I knew this, bro. Like, look at YM. It has these equal highs. So, yeah, it's just not a great trade, bro. Honestly, like, I know for a fact, I already knew when I took this trade, I knew it was like, it had to be retracement. Like, there's just no way. But here's like the issue, bro. Like, this is low key, this is a strength switch, right? To catch up this high. We see this here. So, I didn't really take into that, like, I didn't really take that into account, to be honest. Just kind of ignored it low key, but another reason why this is ass trade is because of how high this asset is in the range. So I viewed this as a SMT fill. So you see 10 a.m. opens, and I'm trying to trade C3. So there's an SMT fill right here with ES, as you can see. And look at YM, bro. Like, I don't know why I'm taking this, bro. Like, YM is going to take this high out. At this point, it's like really high in the range. Like, it's just not good. This is not a good trade, bro. So total like ass trade by me, honestly. I kind of like just woke up. Obviously not an excuse, but yeah, ass trade. Didn't really look too into it, and that obviously cost me. So yeah, I was looking for this current low day, which is exactly 1800. So yeah, I kind of got blinded by that. So instantly railed, and yeah, obviously this points. You're gonna see that this asset CSD's up. YM does actually hold this SMT here, but I mean, look over here. Like, it's just not a clean reversal. This asset just CSD'd, so it's like you gotta wait for more confirmation, and you just like don't get it, right? Like look at this asset here. It starts to CSD, but YM is now expanding. Like there's just nothing to trade. So really bad day on indices. Like the deliver is really bad, but that is totally a low probable trade. Like I knew it was low probable, but I don't know. I just tried it still, and yeah, it was shit. Um, but yeah, here's the main issue, and I know this. Like I know this. Like this is where you want to be trading. If you want to fade a daily candle, you want to trade the retracement. You want to be at the highs, honestly, because that is the retracement, right? I'm trading continuation technically. I'm viewing this as a reversal and continuation. You really want to get in up here, right? So that's kind of the same thing over here as well, right? Because here is where we're traced. So if you go on the daily candle, right? So we expand it into like a high on both assets, right? Here. So I'm thinking that we can do the same thing, maybe retrace or something. But low key the same thing, right? If I go to 4-hour chart, you can see a bunch of expansion candles in the same direction. So like I'm just not trying to trade continuation on a day like this, right? I'm trying to trade shorts. And you can see that we have a reversal candle here. But that reversal candle, it just retraced price. As you can see, it already kind of retraced. So like I'm just trying to trade back down here. And I knew this was like low key, potentially not possible to get down here, but you're gonna see why I took this trade. I play it here. It's because of the confirmation was high probable. So you're gonna see that we got SMT here, and you get a strength switch. See that strength was there. And so that's really why I took this. And I was gonna play it very. I did play it very conservative with this trade because I knew it was like probably and potentially used for just a retracement, like just this just as a retracement maybe to this range or something. But yeah, we had actually decent confirmation. So right here is an SMT here. It's silver. If you look at silver here, this is also concerning about silver. Silver had these equal highs right here. So I was like really, if I was gonna enter this trade, I was gonna be very cautious. Um, so I demanded a retest because you need to demand a retest here because you have to like manipulate the RR, right? Because it's not really guaranteed you're gonna go all the way down here, right? It's not necessarily guaranteed. So, you know, I'm gonna trail this position and stuff like that, right? That's exactly what I did. So I demanded the retest. We got it, right? And I like the signature here. Like, here's the SMT here. You get a nice signature and another signature. Dude, as soon as we get this CSD, I'm already break even. Literally, I'm already break even, right? So I'm already break even here, no problem. Now I'm just kind of seeing like what price does. Like, can it actually give me some decent signatures? And you're gonna see around here at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is obviously a new 6-hour open. I was monitoring indices. I was watching indices, and it was very bullish. So one thing, if you guys didn't know this, is these assets are supposed to be going the same direction typically, right? Because they're not correlated where they make the same highs and lows, but they're correlated in direction typically. So this is a red flag. This is not a good thing to see. Like look at NQ. Like NQ looks like it's going to continue, right? It's this high. These other assets pretty much look the same, right? This asset was retracing here, but NQ looked like it really wanted this high. So I was like kind of monitoring that. I probably could have closed here to be honest, but I did let it play out a little bit. And you're gonna see that because there was like a 30-minute gap here. I was gonna let's see if that can do something. So when we CSD'd here from that 30-minute gap, I moved my stop loss to there, right? But this is where I really started to see NQ. Once I hit this gap, and then started to like V-shape out of here, that's when I was like, okay, yeah, let me get the fuck out of this trade. So this is when I typically, like, I pretty much just got out of the trade. I was just trailing it very, very aggressively with each high. So I trailed to there. You can see it takes me out. I didn't trail to that little high. Maybe I should have, bro. But yeah, I pretty much should trail to this body, like this body right here. Probably should have trailed to there, but whatever. So yeah, I made 2.4 R though, so I was pretty happy with it. Yeah, we actually didn't even end up going here. And I was pretty confident that we probably weren't going to do that. We can see right here, you have the strength switch. This is why I pretty much trusted it on silver. Even though it's like equal highs. You can see there's the strength switch right here. But yeah, just like low probable day. Anytime you're fading a daily candle, it's automatically lower probable. And like I said, you want to be getting in at the actual like retracement high. This is like this is like basically the same thing that I just took on NQ, except this over here, the trade is trading from a gap, and this over here is actually manipulating that retracement high. That's the only difference. So it's really not that the highest probable like stuff of all time, but yeah, since we're a strength switch, I gave it a shot. I knew for a fact that we were at least gonna trace. I played it very safe. I demanded a retest. I demanded some things, right? So that's the main reason why I took this trade. And yeah, profited about 1.4 R today. So nothing too crazy. So catch you guys later.